Our people are suffering. Why not? Why the world is not responding to it?
Sylvester Bona keeps vivid memories of his family in Sudan locked away in his mind.
The time I was small, my dad and my mom, I love them so much, and they love me so much. They love us, and the way they raise us and is good.
But the events one morning in his village changed everything.
It's horrible, terrible. You know, our shooting is earlier morning around 5 o'clock. So I wake up, and the first things my dad wake up and wake me up. I was about to prepare myself to go to school. So just seconds, and then just the first things is just like boom, and then after that, started the sound of gun and heavy artillery just throwing, and as a kid you have never experienced something in your life. Is really terrible. And then eventually I saw my dad laying down, and the blood is going, so I started running to comfort him, but my mom told me that don't stay, just run. It's terrible. It's that one. The bullet is coming, just like.
Bona's village was pillaged and destroyed. His father and oldest brother killed by Sudanese government militias.
Everything is burnt, foods, anything. The place is in the level of ash show.
After escaping Sudan, he took refuge in nearby Ethiopia, but war followed him there too, and he was eventually forced to leave.
In Ethiopia, we stayed like about 3 years or something like that, and the war broke up in Ethiopia. The overthrow of Mengistu Mariam is terrible. The rain season, you see the streams, the rivers is full of water. So as a baby, you can't, cross the river. Most of us, didn't survive. Some of them are drowned, some of them eaten by crocodiles, and some of them, died because of hunger.
Militias like the one that attacked Sylvester Bona's village were a result of the failed peace agreement that led to the country's third civil war. Unlike Sudan's second civil war, this one is not religious, but it's ethnic, and it involves land.
The one reason is that the southern Sudan is rich in resources. They are afraid because if the Southerns separate, there will be no resources for them.
According to the UN, the Sudanese government-supported militias, known as the Janjaweed, have driven nearly 2.5 million Sudanese from their homes to neighboring Chad and other countries. The government is led by Omar al-Bashir.
I would say that's not a leader. How comes that's a leader? You are a leader because of the people. If there's no people there, you will not be a leader. You destroy their crops, you destroy their foods, you burn their foods, which means you kill them all. The victims of Darfur, the people that was killed, and then they dump it in the water that people are drinking. What is that? This you opposing people.
But Sudanese immigrants like Bona still have hope. In 2011, Southern Sudan will hold an independence referendum to decide whether or not it should remain part of Sudan or break away and govern itself.
If the Sudan government doesn't want the peace to last, their only solution to be, to be separated from the government. South has to be ruling themselves, and then North rule themselves, so that there will be peace of mind.
A prerequisite for the referendum is a census, which will decide how the voter registration process will be operated. And despite fear of government control, Bona believes this will not stand in the way of the Sudanese people's desire for freedom.
There will be vote if they are not having a fears, because you will be vote for your rights. I don't have any doubt about that.
Although he can't be in Sudan physically to join this fight, he fights for his people in other ways. One is by giving back to the organization that saved his life years ago.
What caused Lost Boys of Sudan is the kids that without parents, the time of war. Actually, our motive is to educate the children that they didn't receive any education. And also our goal to educate ourselves.
And the education he couldn't find in Sudan, he's found in abundance here in America.
The schools is available. The schools is available.
But he knows education alone won't help his country.
The American have a power to resolve anything in our country. But only the commitment need to be channeled into the right directions.
Until then, he's grateful for his opportunity to be in America.
We came from Africa without anything. Zero. No money in the pocket. But we come and find everything here.
But he never forgets why he's here.
God knows that I'm here. God knows that I'm here because for them. I'm here for their voice. I'm here for to make things work for them.
And making this work for Sudan could be a long, uphill battle. Christian Weatherspoon, Northwestern News Network.